This is a tutorial for the use of gradients in Photoshop Elements. I'm using version 6, but the same approach can be used for 7, 8, 9, PC or Mac, and earlier versions as well. Right, I'm going to use Graphic Extras gradients. It's a pack 4 of gradients, and they combine transparency. So I'm just going to go to the gradient, select the gradient tool. Basically you need to select that gradient tool, go to the gradient palette here, and you can actually see the gradients you've got currently. But you can, to load them, just use the file, open, select the GRD file, open. Now you see it, you'll actually see a selection of all the different gradients there. So I'm just going to select one now. Now with gradients there's different modes, so you could linear, radial, and so on and so on, reflected, and diamond, and angle. Also you can apply them using different blending modes as well as opacities. Right, just going to quickly apply this one. So I'm just going to quickly do that. That's in the diamond mode, so you can just see they're great for creating like brushes as well, so you can create backgrounds, so you can create say patterns very quickly using the gradients. Also you can combine them with in layer effects, so you just create very unusual backgrounds very quickly. Of course I'm just going to select another one, just apply that. Now I'm just going to quickly show you the radial ones. So you can just make sort of buttons, very good for buttons. Or if you want say a line, just quick line, you just quickly create that line there. Of course I'd do it at an angle, you can actually apply like that. And again I'll go and select a different, like I say, they've all got transparency, these ones. Not all the gradients, I mean obviously you can use many other gradients you can find on the web, the GRD files, but you can apply them like that. Very simple. Right, next thing you can do, also you can apply them in using different apply modes, blending modes. So I'm just going to apply, create the weirdest colour effects, just very simply just by dragging and releasing using difference mode. You can just apply that. And also, of course, when you've done that, you can actually go to the filter and then you can apply various effects. So if you want to blur them, so just do a out in blur, and then of course you can just apply them again, create even more unusual effects. Do that. You can continue that. Of course, you can also edit the gradient. So I'm just going to quickly click the edit, because all it is basically a collection of stops. You can just change the gradient. You can remove one of the stops and change the position of the transparency and the solid area for the gradient. Of course, you can also then create your own gradient from the basis of previous gradient. You can also load additional ones and save your new gradients.